Hello, everyone. So, the company I'm going to talk to you all today about is Captain Polyplast. So, before going ahead and explaining to you all whether this company can become a multi bagger or not, I'm going to take you all through the actual business of the company. So, this video may be a little bit long. I kindly request all of you to watch the video regarding the business before skipping to the fundamentals because there's no point of just looking at the fundamentals without actually understanding the business of the company. So let's go ahead and find out what the business is all about. So, as we know, it was established in the year 1997. It's a micro irrigation solutions company, right? So it was established in 1997. So it is a leading player in the micro irrigation industry with over 25 years of experience. So it operates manufacturing facilities in Rajkot, Gujarat, and Kurnool, which is in Andhra Pradesh. So they have got two manufacturing facilities. So they specialize in manufacturing and exporting of micro irrigation equipment for diverse agricultural applications. Focuses on client satisfaction through customized product offerings, maintains a robust distribution network spanning 16 states across India, and expands globally with exports to Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East. So, diversified into the solar EPC market, focusing on renewable energy, partners with IOCL for polymer product marketing in Gujarat, recognized for superior quality, reliability, and durability in domestic and international markets. So they have 25 plus years of experience, two manufacturing units, 170 meters drip line that is installed capacity, and 13,000 MT other products that is installed capacity, 750 total dealers. Operate in 16 states and they have a total of 325 employees. So this is regarding the financials. I'll take you through that a little bit later. So let's move on to the next slide. Now, what are the types of businesses they deal with? One is the micro irrigation systems, as already mentioned, the solar EPC services, and the polymer marketing, right? Which they do alongside IOCL, right? So let's move on to the next slide. Now, very important thing to know in a company are the directors of a company or the people who manage the company, right? If they are not right, the company cannot move in the right direction. I'm happy to report one thing. I've gone through all the details regarding the directors in this company, and they're very highly experienced. Mr. Ramesh Kachadia, who is the chairman and the managing director, he has a BTech degree in agricultural engineering from the Gujarat Agriculture University, and he has 25 years of experience, right, in the pipes and irrigation business. So he specifically has experience in this field a lot, which is a very positive side, right? 25 years is a lot of experience. And one Mr. Gopal Kichadia, who's a director, he has again over 25 years of extensive experience in the same pipes and irrigation industry, right? Now, and Mr. Ritesh Kechadia, who's the whole-time director. So he has a BTech in mechanical engineering from IIT Mumbai and a PGDM specializing in finance and strategy, that is from IIM Lucknow. So previously he worked as an investment advisor at Stanford Bernstein and an M&A consultant at Ernst and Young. So he again has a lot of experience. So the management team in this company is strong and they specialize specifically in this one field, which is a very big plus point regarding this, right? So let's just move on. Now, regarding the manufacturing facilities, right? I had already mentioned that they have got two. One is in Shapar, that is near Rajkot, Gujarat. The drip line capacity is 170 million meters per year. The HDP pipelines capacity is 4,000 MT per year, metric tons per year. And another one in Kurnool, which is in Andhra Pradesh, with drip line, HDPE pipes, and PVC pipes. The capacity is 9,000 metric tons per year, right? So, this is, they say it is equipped with state of the art machinery and drip line technology for Israel and America for high quality production. So, they've used very high quality products over here, imported from Israel. Now, the industry and the business overview. Let's just have a look at that shortly. Yeah, micro irrigation delivers water efficiently to plant root zones with reduced water volumes and lower pressures compared to traditional systems like sprinklers. It minimizes water loss through evaporation and runoff, utilizing methods such as drip irrigation and micro sprinklers, beneficial for agriculture, landscaping, and home gardening. Right? So this approach conserves water, enhances plant health, reduces weeds, and optimizes nutrient application, making it ideal for water scarce regions and efficient water management, right? So let's just move on to the next slide. Now I'll take you through. Yeah. Now these are the products that they deal with, right? One is the emitting pipe, one is the inline emitters, the lateral pipe, online emitter, sprinkler pipe, mini sprinkler, and sprinkler nozzles, right? So these are the products that they have with them. Now, let's have a look at the solar EPC as well, right? Business that they're into. The solar EPC, that is the engineering, procurement, and the construction business, is a comprehensive service that provides end-to-end solar solutions for the solar power project. This model encompasses the entire process of setting up a solar power plant from the initial planning and design to the final installation and commissioning of the project. The EPC contractor is responsible for the overall project execution, ensuring that all components and systems are integrated seamlessly to deliver a fully functional solar power facility. So this is all about it, right? Now, regarding solar Indian market, so that is the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Uttan Mahabhiyan. So this is all about it, right, over here. So component A is basically 88.45 megawatt capacity solar power plants were installed. Component C is 1,174 pumps were solarized under the individual pump solarization variant. And component B is approximately 1.81 lakh standalone solar pumps were installed, right? So the rooftop solar RTS program phase 2, uh, as per residential sector, against a 4 gigawatt target, 1.66 gigawatt capacity was installed by 31/12/2022. Already done. So the overall RTS nearly 7.6 gigawatt capacity of grid connected RTS plants installed by 31/12/2020, with phase 2 extended to 31/3/2026. So that's extended till 2026, right? Phase 2. Now, have a look at all the solar EPC services. They are the roof-mounted solar systems, solar water pumps, residential solar systems for homes, individual homes, commercial and industrial, that is solar power for businesses, offices, commercial buildings, factories, and industrial complexes. And also utilities scale, which is development of solar farms and large solar power plants for energy production on a massive scale. What are the future growth strategies of this company? That's something we need to be knowing, right? So growth in solar EPC vertical will help diversify the revenue base. That means it will increase the revenue of the company, right? Expecting better utilization of the capacity, thereby improving the bottom line. Okay, and network expansion with and outside the country. So they plan to expand their network within the country and also outside the country. So increase of the commercial sales, that is non-subsidiary MI sales, PVC pipes exports to reduce working capital, right? So now this is very, very important. So this is a new factory construction, right, that they are planning to make. So that land acquisition details were announced on 17th of October of 2023, right? So the location is near Ahmedabad. The total land area is 3,30,000 square feet. The construction commencement factory size is 70,000 square feet, and the start date is 31st of March 2024, and the project timeline expected to be completed by the first quarter of FY 2026. That should be by around April 2026. Now, that was regarding the positives of the company. Now, every business comes with its set of risks as well. So, what are the risks of investing in this company? So, it faces several risks, including high debt levels, raw material price volatility, and regulatory changes. A CPL has a high debt to equity ratio, which may make it vulnerable to interest risk rate. This can impact the company's financial flexibility. Raw material price volatility, that is obviously the cost of raw materials like HDP granules, PVC resins, and pipes, accounts for a large portion of CPL's production costs. Even a small increase in raw material prices can significantly impact profitability. And of course, the regulatory changes, which is CPL's business is vulnerable to any unfavorable changes in government policies on micro irrigation systems. And government subsidies are a major driver of growth in the MIS industry, right? And this is CPL stock may be volatile due to its ownership structure, and the stock may be trading at a premium to its intrinsic value. So these are some of the risks that are involved with investing in Captain Polyplast Limited. Now, that was regarding the business of Captain Polyplast. Now, let me take you all through the fundamentals of Captain Polyplast, which I feel are really, really important. Without looking at the fundamentals of a company, guys, you must never ever invest into a company. So, are the fundamentals of this company good? Let me take you through them right away. Market cap is 663 crores, which makes it a micro cap company. Current price is rupees 120. The high was 128 rupees and the low was 41.4. Stock PE is 44. When you compare it with the industry P, it is trading at a slightly higher valuation at the moment, right? Book value rupees 20.7, which is okay. Dividend yield, you can't obviously expect dividend yield out of a company like this as of now. It's just a micro cap company. ROC and ROE, good, above 15%, 18.9 and 20.4%, which is very good. Promoter holding is 69.5%, which looks really good. Profit growth 22%, which is modest, not bad. Debt to equity is 0.72, which is again good. PEG ratio is 2.42. See, guys, PEG ratio clearly shows whether a company is a little bit overvalued or not. It clearly shows it should be 1 and below. Over here, it's showing 2.42, which is an indication that the company is slightly overvalued at the moment. Debt is 83 crores, which is a little bit on the higher side. Reserves is 104 crores, which is good, which is more than the debt, which is a good side. Now let's just have a look at the EPS. EPS is 5.22, which is decent. It's a healthy EPS. Cash flow on operations is minus 14.2 crores, which is not good. Free cash flow for the past 3 years is 6.62 crores, which is okay, not bad. Price to sales is 2.46, which is a little bit more than the norm. Not very bad. Pledged percentage is 15.6. Nah, that's a little bit of a red flag over here. It's not a very big amount that has been pledged, but the pledge percentage still remains at 15.6%, which is a small amount as of now, but nevertheless, 15.6% has been pledged. That's something you all must be aware of over here. Now let's just have a look at the price history of the company. So when did it list? It listed in the year 2013 at 5 rupees. And from 5 rupees, it went all the way up to how much? 28 rupees in 2016. That is August, right? So that is a decent climb. From there, it again climbed down to 18 rupees in November of 2016. From there, it climbed up and it was remaining around levels of 25 to 30. And it never went above that until the year 2020, where it went to 41 rupees and 65 paise, right? It had a slight fall again. Obviously, COVID time, every company had a fall. And again, it went up to 40 rupees during July of 2020, slightly consolidated, went up again to 45 rupees in May of 2021. And from here, you can see there was a climb down to around 15 rupees. It's remained there for some time. And from here, just have a look at it. From August of 2023, it started having an upward climb. It did consolidate here and there. But then again, there was a big upward climb and it went all the way up to 128 rupees, right? That was when exactly? It's Jan of this year. And then now there's a slight consolidation. The markets are a little overheated right now. So it's slightly going down as of now, right? So that's as far as the price history of the company is concerned. Now let's have a look at the sales and the net profit, which is really important. Now let's just have a look at this. See, information from 2023 is this, right? 63 crores of sales and now 270 crores. That's how many times? More than 4 times. So that's a very healthy amount of sales. So they've increased in sales 4 times over the past 12 years almost, which is a decent amount, right? What is the operating profit margin? 13%, 11%, 14, 12. So it's roughly around that 10 to 11 mark, which is decent. I wouldn't call it great. It's a decent operating profit margin that this company enjoys. As far as the net profit is concerned, 3 crores in 2013, 2 crores in 14, 2 crores in 15, 4 crores in 16, 5 crores in 2017, 6 crores in 2018, 7 crores in 2019, 13 crores in 2020, 9 crores in 2021, 3 crores in 2022, 6 crores in 2023, 17 crores in 2024, and as of now, 12 months trailing, Jan of 2025, 28 crores. Now, what do we understand? See, the growth is a very small growth. It's not a very, very exponential type of growth, but it's a kind of a growth where a company grows simultaneously, right? The EPS from 1.73 has grown to 5.22. And post-COVID, that is around 2020 onwards, it has been increasing in revenue every single year, which is a very positive sign in the company, right? Compounded profit growth for the past 10 years has been 23%, which is good. It means it's a high growth company. It falls under the category of a high growth company, right? So let's have a look at the shareholding pattern of the company as well, right? We need to be knowing that as well. It was 66.79% in December of 2021 and September of 2024, 69.52. This is a plus point because the promoters have increased their stake in the company, right? Public stake was 33.2% in December 21 and 30.48% in September 2024, slightly reduced 21,604 shareholders to 22,031. Not a big difference, a small number of increase. Now, the big question over here is, can this company become a multi-bagger or not? The main reason why this company caught my eye, I'll tell you clearly. I was keeping a track of this company, and from levels of 63 rupees in November of 2024, that's just November 22nd, right? So that's less than 2 months back. About a month and a half back, the price was only 63 rupees. From 63 rupees, it had doubled in terms of its valuation, right? Until a few days back, 128 rupees. So that caught my eye. See, guys, one thing you need to be keeping in mind is this company's business is growing year on year. And they have also ventured into the solar EPC business as well. And they have a manufacturing plant, a solar EPC plant, which should be completed by the next quarter, that is next year, the first quarter of 2026. So that will definitely add to the revenue of the company, and help in, in terms of their sales and their net profit. Everything will, in my opinion, it definitely looks like it will go up because the management team in this company has been there right from the beginning and they are experts in the specific field. So this company is something that has very good chances of becoming a multi-bagger, in my opinion, because one of the main reasons I will tell you is, see, the net profit year on year is growing in a simultaneous way. Simultaneous meaning it's growing in a very understandable way. It's not growing at an exponential way. For example, 17 crores the next year, if it grows to say 150 crores or 200 crores, just looking at the rational part of it. Just see how the company has been growing. See, it's growing simultaneously. When it grows like this simultaneously, what happens is the EPS will also grow along with it. The P ratio will also come down accordingly, which will make the valuation, good at all times, and which will help the price of the stock also go up. The market will actually help the price, or rather make the price of the stock go up only in such a case. Because if it is, the valuation just keeps going up like that, and the PE ratio keeps going up, it's of no use. The market will again correct the price of the stock, right? So this is a company, as I just explained, from 17 crores it goes to 170 crores. Just look at the rationale. When it grows simultaneously, it's a sign that it can keep growing, right, year on year. If it goes to 170 crores and the next year it comes down to say again 20 crores, what is the use? Even if it has rallied up 3-4x up, the market will correct it terribly at that time, right? So these are the kind of companies you need to be looking into, right, when you invest into, right? So this is a high growth company. At the same time, it is a micro cap company. It's high risk. So if you do invest into this company, again, guys, it's not a buy or sell call. You need to be doing your further research before taking a call in this company, right? I'm just giving you my insights into the company right now. Being a micro cap company, it comes with a very big risk at the same time, because when the market tanks, this can tank very badly along with the market, right? So even if you do invest in this company, you must not invest a very big number of shares into the company, right? The number of shares should be investing should be a modest number of shares. And then you should be watching and waiting and seeing how this company moves, right? How it is performing in the market. And if it keeps going up in terms of its valuation, if you're convinced with the business model alone, you must add to the number of shares and keep a specific target, as in what number it is you plan to sell the company at, or what estimate you plan to sell it, or the number of years you plan to keep it, right? But always keep a track of the net profit year on year, right? So in my opinion, this company has very good chances of becoming a multi-bagger because of the expansion plans and the strong management that they have also. So this is a company you all can definitely keep in your watch list. So that's it for me today, guys. You take care and have a wonderful day ahead.